Now, as soon as you're going to notice that there is a truck full of the Firefly sub-brand, apparently they are being taken to the neon stores. As you know, many of you by now, that Firefly will be sold or will be found inside the neon stores or will be sharing the stores of Neo, which is something that is great, as that will save some cost. Now, you will know that Firefly, the date is approaching where they are going to do an official launch, and boy, I must say, I cannot wait to see more details, to get more details about the car, especially the price of this car with battery as a service. Let's wait, let's see how things unfold. But the trucks are full. It looks like Neo is already taking these Firefly cars to various Neo stores, which it prepares us, it's preparing. And I suppose this is good news, because some of the people, they are panicking, man. It's part of the reason why the share price of Neo, it's down. People are panicking. People, they don't think profitability will come. But me, I'm still hopeful, man. And I just wish, man, I had enough money to buy more. If I had, I was going to do that. But like I told you from last week, this week I've not bought anything. I'm out at the moment, but probably next week or two I should be able to be back on track, and I'm going to go in and increase my holdings, targeting to buy maybe some shares of between 500 to 1,000 shares, because I know it's a no-brainer that blue sky will come. Those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. So when we get, or when I get my money, it will depend, or when I get that money that I'm expecting, it will depend. But I'm targeting, the target is to buy somewhere between 500 and 1,000 shares of NEO, so that at least I increase my holdings and take the advantages of the low trading price. Who knows, my average could now go below, or will now be below maybe even $15 after making that purchase, or after making that transaction, which I look forward to. Now, some of the investors are losing hope based off the deliveries, based off the dilution we saw last week. And I must say, yeah, good luck, but me and few others will remain long and strong, because we know that Neo blue sky is coming. Whilst talking about the deliveries of Firefly coming soon, there is a guy that apparently just collected his ET9. This guy apparently owns the ES8, ES6, and now owns the ET9. I'll share the video, or I'll post this video at the end of this video, so that you can hear what he said. Though he's talking in Chinese, which, yeah, it's still a struggle on my side, but he's talking about the fact that, yeah, new cars are just top notch, right? And because of that, the retention for Neo, he remains with the brand, he's loyal to the brand, which is the same thing that we would want to see throughout, right? I mean, the chances of a consumer or a Chinese consumer buying Neo and not come back to buy another model of Neo are very slim, meaning that people, once they go Neo, they don't want to go anywhere else, because the cars are of good quality, services of good quality, and all this combined makes them to want to hang around or stick around, like this user who now has 3 Neo cars parked somewhere in his garage, which is massive, which is good, and it shows us the massive potential that lies within Neo. I know. Share price wise, Neo might not be doing the most, but knowing that there are users that now own 3 cars, it's good news, and it proves to us, or shows us, that Neo is doing a good job. Neo is putting all the effort. It is not a problem with Neo cars. Probably the only issue might be a lot of people can't afford the Neo cars. The mass market brands is more your Onvo going to Firefly, but Neo, that's not a cheap car at all, and that is for the reason that, of course, you will see not a lot of people not being able to afford these kind of cars. So yeah, man, I am very happy, I am excited seeing the users continuing to receive their 89. It's just so refreshing. Yesterday we were talking about the new CEO making the deliveries himself in Shanghai, which was so great So amazing to see that from the CEO, because he wants things to go well for NIO, which is why he's doing whatever he can in his power to go and deliver these cars. So yeah, man, Firefly, it's loaded on trucks. And here's the thing, man, the good thing about the NIO community, man, some of the things might not be shared on articles, or you won't find some of these things in the articles, but you might find these things on the net from someone who don't even own a NIO car, sharing this kind of news, sharing pictures to say, hey guys, look at what I just saw today. That has a good impact onto NIO. And these are the stories that are also very interesting, because like I said, some of these pictures that we see are not being translated into articles by the or news reporters, or by this website that we get this NIO information from. And seeing again these pictures, it's just so good. Some people are interacting with some of the store managers and getting information, and then come and report on the streets of social media to say that this is what is happening, which is always good to get that information. It's always good to get this user, who by the way shared this video, who by the way shared these photos, doing so, because it shows us that it's ready, right? It's getting ready. Because one of the things that you will know that the NIO CEO said is that they don't want to take a long time to hand over or to deliver the cars to those that have placed their orders, because they've realized with Onova that it can hurt the orders. They've realized with NIO to say that this can make people end up cancelling the orders, and therefore already preparing, taking this Firefly to the stores or NIO stores. It's always good, and it shows that NIO is really preparing, and hopefully they learn from their mistakes in the past, and they deliver these cars as soon as possible to those that have placed their orders onto NIO. So yeah, man, just thought I'd give you this quick update. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds, the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. Share price wise, NIO might not be doing the most, but this is a company that is expected to do very well. And I will take the low trading price, as I've said, and load the boat in the next week or two. I will load the boat. I'm planning to go and load as much as I can, which is between 500 and 1,000 shares, and take the low trading price as opportunities. Because personally, me, even if it's to go to $2, that's if it goes there, I'm going to continue buying, man. Regret is worse than failure. So I rather fail at something than obviously regretting of not doing something about a specific thing, right? So I don't want to miss this investing opportunity, which is why I'm always reading, I'm always checking, researching about NIO, and giving you the content, which is why it's important that you share this kind of content to as many people as possible, because we need to grow the community. We need to make sure that NIO's community grow. That's all from me. I'll see you on the next one, and God bless you all.